Do you really save money by doing your own taxes? Let's talk about it. A lot of people go into tax season thinking about this question: should I have my taxes done professionally or save money by doing it myself? It's always good to be thinking and weighing the options, but for many people, doing their own taxes may not actually be saving them money. Keep watching and I'll explain why. Hi, I'm Noel Lorenzana, your friendly neighborhood accountant. Let's talk about the cost of a tax return. Exactly how much does it cost to have your taxes done for you? The average fee for preparing Form 1040 with itemized deductions, along with a state income tax return, was $323 last year, according to the National Society of Accountants. Additional forms will add to the fees depending on whether you own a business, have investments, trade cryptos, etc. This year, due to inflation, the cost may be even higher. The more complex your taxes, the more it typically costs for professional tax preparation. However, complexity also increases the time you'll spend preparing your own taxes and the risk of making costly mistakes. So how much are you really saving? Consider for a minute missed deductions and tax credits. One of the easiest ways to lose money preparing your own taxes is to simply miss or omit deductions or tax credits. Without a thorough understanding of the deductions and tax credits that are available and who qualifies for them, it's very easy to miss deductions, which effectively leaves money on the table, so to speak. For many people, a single missed deduction could equal or exceed the cost of hiring a tax professional. How about errors and omissions? Mistakes on your tax return can also be very costly. When you make an error, which is pretty easy to do with the increasing complexity of tax laws, you can incur penalties and interest on the mistake. Not only that, but you may not find out about your mistake for several years, while all along penalties and compounding interest accumulate. The IRS can take several years to review and inform you of an error, and this can get very expensive. What about opportunity cost? One of the most overlooked costs in doing your own taxes is the cost of your time and the value of what you could be doing instead. Let's face it, very few people love doing their taxes and most would rather be doing something else. I, for one, enjoy taxes, but I'm different. For most taxpayers, it takes several hours to prepare their taxes. The IRS estimates it takes individuals 13 hours, which includes record-keeping tasks throughout the year. If you don't consider taxes fun, you'd likely make more money by working those extra hours, especially if you own your own business. Another great use of that time would be planning and budgeting your finances for the coming year. The few hours saved on your tax return can save you far more with a solid financial plan. With that being said, who should avoid doing their own taxes? Take it from me, taxpayers who should stay far away from preparing their own taxes are those who own a business, have multiple investments and/or rental properties, have extensive itemized deductions to claim, have children or adult dependents, especially college students, are eligible for tax credits. Those who receive incentive stock options or are awarded company stock from their employer. On a positive note, who should consider doing their own taxes? Those who should be fine preparing their own taxes are those who file the simplest, quickest returns with the least to lose in terms of deductions and the least chances of mistakes. That includes anyone filing a simple 1040 for W-2 income and a standard deduction. Do note that college students and teenagers filing for the first time can learn a lot about their finances and the tax system by preparing their own tax returns. As their returns become more complex and their time more valuable, they'd be wise to consider working with a tax professional later down the road. Finding a qualified tax professional is a topic for another video, but I recommend seeking one out who is either a CPA who specializes in taxes or an enrolled agent. Ask them for their credentials, qualifications, and years of experience preparing taxes. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel so you don't miss any important updates. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.